I'm Chandler Giampietro. This is my city, my block, Wrigleyville here in Chicago. I'm going to take you through North Fremont Street to Waveland Ave, onto North Clark Street, and then to Addison. And I'm going to show you a little bit of what it's like to live in Wrigleyville as a Sox fan and the stuff that me and my roommates do on a daily basis. I'm leaving our apartment. We have a front entrance and we have a back entrance. This is our back entrance that we're taking. And then this will lead us out right onto North Fremont Street as we look out to Addison Street there. There's a little view of there. We have this park that we just love going to. It's actually an elementary school park. It's where we were able to vote, which was awesome because it's just right across the street. And I know that's been a big problem for a lot of people. Here's a little view of what it's like to walk there. This is on the back side. There's a little playground that we passed through here. I don't really get a good view of that here because there was kids on there and I didn't want to be filming little children as I passed by. But here's a little view of that park that I was talking about. Some great apartments overlooking the little turf area here. My roommates and I are baseball players, so we go there and throw a little bit, play some football, do that. And then we transition. This is further on to North Fremont. We're getting down to Waveland and Wilton here pretty soon. This is a really cool area of Wrigleyville. I think people don't really take a big enough advantage of. Like, it's a town. Like, there's people that live here, and although there is one of the only 30 Major League Baseball stadiums here, I think we get wrapped up with the baseball stuff and you forget about the architecture and how nice of a town Wrigleyville is and to live in for young adults, which is something that's really cool to me, as I have lived here last year and this is my second year living in Wrigleyville. And then we're going to walk along underneath the red line here. We see some old tattered infrastructure of the red line. We're walking underneath that on Waveland Avenue here. And then we see the backside of the marquee with the Chicago Cubs logo appearing here. An iconic look there. Some more apartments that overlook. I'm sure those are pretty expensive. And then here's the marquee again. And then we're going to walk back on behind left field on Waveland Avenue. Again, there's fire trucks, or there's a firehouse station across from there. There's, as you saw there, a beautiful display from one of the neighbors during the Christmas times. And now we move on. We actually cut across here. There's this little pavilion, and after the reconstruction they did a few years ago at Wrigley Field, this is something they were really excited about and really brings up fan engagement. As a White Sox fan, I look at this and kind of am really impressed, but I also do remember what it looked like previously to Wrigleyville and just how there was nothing here. But this really is pretty beautiful, and it's good that they've started to advance Wrigley Field so they could keep it around as a historical landmark. But as a Sox fan, it seems a little non-baseball-y to me, but I understand that. I mean, there's a lot to be seen here in a great up-and-coming area. There's Ernie Banks, not Billy Williams, excuse me. Sorry, I'm a Sox fan, not all up on the Cubs stuff, but I think I really enjoy being able to live in Wrigleyville. This is my view, you know. I just get to walk by, and I'm a massive baseball fan and play baseball, so to be able to see one of the 30 Major League Baseball stadiums is about 50 steps from my front or back door. It's really kind of interesting me and intriguing, but it's also like I just look up at it and I'm like, wow, like I'm really grateful that I get to be in this area. And although I am a Sox fan, I just have a great appreciation for the architecture of the building and that it's been able to last so long as you see MLB stadiums kind of go through. So this is a little view of the CTA red line, and again, this is on Addison Street now. We're coming back to my apartment. We're on the way back. This is just Addison Street, and on the way back to our apartment. It's something that I'm really excited about living in Wrigleyville, and I'm glad that I've had the opportunity, and thank you guys for listening to My City, My Block. Have a good one.